if it's what I want to do.
Hello, what I'm Bandana. Nice to meet you. Got some questions I'm wondering, can you answer like...
What's up YouTube, Dan here and welcome to a new episode of Career Mode, and this is episode number 13 of my Real Madrid Career Mode series. So we're going to begin today's episode off with a game up against Atletico Madrid, and this is one of the big games of the season. We need to win this game if we want to maintain our lead at the top of the table. So also in today's episode we do have a game up against Sevilla, Levante, and the last game of today's episode is going to be up against Porto, which is also going to be the second leg of the Champions Cup. So we're going into our first game of today's episode. It's going to be played in the rain at Atletico Madrid Stadium as well, so it's going to be a really interesting game. So we started the episode off with a great start to the game, and we're really pressing on the team. Atletico Madrid aren't too good in defence, so I tried to get a couple of goals in this first half, tried to get a good start off to this game. And also, you guys support on this episode or these last couple of episodes just been insane, guys. And if you do want to see a live episode in the next episode, remember to hit 40 likes and I will upload a maybe around about 15-minute episode if I can, and that'll just be excellent, guys. So you can see another great lob over the keeper there from Koke, nearly leading to a goal. And the commentator was saying that he's really out of form, and that kind of shows that maybe if he was in good confidence he maybe would have scored that. But in this second half now you can see that Atletico Madrid were beginning to have more chances as the game went on, and this is just one of those situations where I just couldn't clear the ball away, and Atletico Madrid just kept knocking on the door. And a great bit of play there from Turan, great volley, but a poor save there from the goalkeeper, and Gabby was on the rebound there to make it 1-0 after 61 minutes. But I think that we really deserved to get a goal back, but in the end we actually lost that game 1-0 to Atletico Madrid, which isn't too bad as we are still top of the table, I do believe, maybe 1 point behind Barcelona. But as you can see from the stats there, they had 6 and 4 on target, we had 7 and 5 on target, so maybe we should have been taking our chances a bit better. But we remember we have actually missing Balotelli from the team as well, so we've actually got this next game coming up against Sevilla, and Sevilla again is going to be a major game of the season. It's going to be another big game of the season, because I do believe they are still a maybe 4.5 star team, I do believe, and you can see they're actually 8th in the table, which I think they're kind of underachieving, because I believe they should be in the top 5 at least. So we're going into the game now, another away game, and the next game will be up against Levante, and then we'll finish today's episode off with a game against Porto. Should be a great episode, and I'm going to kind of talk about my next career mode or my next gen career mode in that game against Levante. So that's kind of like the boring episode or the boring game of today's episode, but the other 3 games are just absolutely insane. So we're actually 0-0 going into the second half, and I kind of changed the team around, and in the last couple of games I have been looking for a new formation as well, because this 4-2-3-1 sometimes doesn't work, sometimes does work, and that's why sometimes I'm beating teams like Bilbao. Like, remember in the last episode I was beating them like 4-0 at half time, and sometimes I'm just really struggling to score goals. But a great ball over the top there from Kadira, the overpowered through ball over the top, and then you can see Costa doing what all strikers do and finishing into the back of the net. So that was our first goal of the game. I think that's going to be our first goal of today's episode as well. A fantastic goal there. Really do admire that pass from Kadira. Really big fan of him. I've kind of become a big fan of him just because of this career mode, because he's probably been one of the best stand-up players. And I will be doing a player awards at the end of the season as well, so maybe a contender for player of the season. You just never know, and maybe he could be in the top 5 at least. So we're actually 1-0 up at this point, and against Seville, again having a lot of chances in the second half. Gamero with the chance there, Sergio Ramos with a poor tackle there, and that led to a goal for Gamero, and that made it 1-1 after 65 minutes. That is his 7th goal in all competitions, and by the way I think Costa had 9 goals in all competitions, but that isn't too bad, as most of our team have got around about 10 goals. The players like Ronaldo, Di Maria, Bale and Costa, Balotelli, those kind of players. But what a lucky goal that is. That makes it 2-1, and that means Di Maria gets the 2nd goal of the game for us, and that makes it 2-1. Really lucky goal there, and I think it came off one of our players, maybe one of the Seville players, but that means we got 2-1 up with a couple of minutes to go. So Ronaldo on the ball here, does some nice skill pass to the 2 defenders, a great tackle there from the defender, and we have +2 stoppage time for the end of the game here. You can see we're going into the 90th minute now. A great ball into the box, Varane with the header jumping up first, and we actually do end up winning that game 2-1. So Costa and Di Maria with the goals. So during this next game, which is actually going to be up against Levante, I want to kind of talk about my next gen career mode. So by the way, another great win there. You're going to see the league table in this next game. So again, I was kind of looking for a new formation, and in the end I kind of went for a 4-3-1-2. So that's going to mean that Bale goes as centre forward, Ronaldo and Costa as the strikers, because we are still missing Balotelli from the team. So as I said, we're going into our next game up against Levante. As you can see, they're not in the top 10, so I wasn't really too scared about this opposition. Didn't go with the strongest team possible, and Ronaldo and Bale linking up front here. You can see Ronaldo with some great skill, going past the defender, great shot, but great save from the goalie. But Bale's on hand from the rebound to get a goal. Rebounds are just so OP on this game as well. So as I said, I kind of want to talk about my options for my next gen career mode. So first of all, my personal favourite in my opinion is going to be Arsenal. I really want to do Arsenal, a really great team in real life. And yes, yeah, so Ozil, you've got Ramsey, you've got I was about to say Ozil again, but Wilshere, you got Giroud, you got great players like that, even good defence as well. And without Mertesacker, it's a really strong defence. And we're actually going to half time now. I think it's 1-0 at this point, and we were kind of struggling in this game, so I decided to change up the formation again. I believe to a 4-5-1 in the end, because I was kind of resting players for the midweek game up against Porto, which we need to win by 1 or more goals, I do believe. So another great tackle there by the defender. That's, I think, is Pepe, who's actually been in insane form in these last couple of games. And there will be a live episode for the next episode as well as another episode after that, which is going to be live as well. I think I will do the rest of the season live, but look at that goal. I just couldn't believe that goal went in, and that's just insane. And that means it's a sweaty goal to make it 1-1. Sergio Pinto with the goal, and that's just my reaction when that goal went in, was just like, oh god damn it. And to make matters worse, it did actually bring off some of my best players, the likes of Ronaldo, Bale and Khedira, and also Morata, Xabi Alonso, and I think it was Jesse Rodriguez. So we actually end up drawing that game 1-1, not in the best of form in today's episode. But so first of all, we have Arsenal. Second option is going to be Schalke. So what I've seen from the comments is that you guys want to see Schalke more than Arsenal, and the reason is that it's a longer career mode basically. It will last around 3 to 4 seasons, and it's a really interesting team with the players like Meyer, you've got Draxler, you've got Huntelaar, you've got players, obviously Kevin Prince Boateng as well, and overall it's just a fantastic team, a great defence as well. Howard Des, you've got Matip, I think it's Matic maybe, but a fantastic team, really looking forward to using that team. But I will definitely do both of those career modes, unless maybe one of the big FIFA directors does one of them. But I think Schalke will be a really popular team, and a lot of you guys will enjoy it, because that will kind of remind me of the AC Milan career mode, and that was a really good career mode on FIFA 13. So as you can see there, we actually go into the second leg up against Porto, and a win will really get us into the next round, which is going to be up against Bayern Munich, which is again a really interesting game that will be live if we can get round to the next round. I need to record it after this, but yeah, we actually end the first half now. Casemiro with the first goal of the game there after around about 6 minutes, and that was a really important goal to start the game off. So Di Maria on the ball here with some great skill past the defender. I think it's called the fake shot. I think it's called when they don't actually do the chop. But a great bit of play there, and a great ball over the top, not over the top, but a great pass through to Gareth Bale. I was kind of not expecting that ball to be so good, and Bale maybe should have done a bit better in that position. So we're going into half time now, and it's actually currently 1-0. We are really controlling this game, and you can see that we're actually with a strong team as well, so I was really enjoying this game. Porto are really good in attack, but in defence they're just not really too good, and Costa turning the defender, then a fantastic finish into the back of the net to make it 2-0, and that made our lead even stronger, and as his 10th goal in all competitions as well. So Costa with a great goal there, showing his strength there. Look at that strength, the defender could do nothing about that, and a fantastic finish into the back of the net to make it 2-0. But this is a fantastic try. Look at that goal go in, and Defoe getting a goal back. I think it's either Defoe or Defoe, I don't know, but maybe you guys can leave it in the comment section below. But he'll be part of my Belgium team for the World Cup, which will probably end up the series, and then we'll move on to next gen, which will probably be around about Christmas. So look forward to that, guys. So this is actually 2-1 at this moment. It's actually 3-0 at this moment, so we really do need a goal, and at this moment in time it's actually going through to extra time, I do believe. But a great goal there from Martinez, doing what all good strikers do, and getting into good position to make it 2-2, and that means that Porto are definitely going through to the next round, unless we do actually get a goal until the end of the game. You can see there at the bottom of your screen, Porto highlighted in blue, which means they're going through to the next round, and that means we're in a bad position. But look at this, what the hell is he doing there? He just missed the ball. That's just a retard move there from the CPU, and you can see we actually knocked the ball up here. Di Maria with the ball, giving it to Cristiano Ronaldo. He passed it out to Gareth Bale, and you can see Gareth Bale with some nice skill past Alexandra here, and going inside past the defender. I think it's Mangala, the name slipped for a moment, but great bit of play there, past the defender, making it 3-2, I believe at this moment. So another great goal. As I said, all 3 games in this episode have been absolutely insane, and that means it's I think that's 4-3 in aggregate. We're going to see in a moment. So that means it's 4-3, a great result at this moment in time, or 3-2, sorry. That means we are going through to the next round. 4-4 in aggregate. That means we've done enough to get through to the next round, and that is going to be up against Bayern Munich. So look forward to the next episode. It will be a special 15-minute episode up against, I think it's Bayern Munich. And you can see there, the Champions Cup draw, you can see a couple of teams like Bayern Munich beat, I think it's Atletico Madrid, and we are going to play Bayern Munich in the next round. So that should be a really interesting game, and that means it's going to be the quarterfinals. But if you've enjoyed today's episode, remember to leave a like on the video. You can also subscribe for more FIFA 14 videos, and if you enjoyed today's episode, remember to favourite the video. That would really be appreciated. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.